Minions at a masquerade in Buenos Aires. The Minions had never been to Buenos Aires before, and oh boy, they were excited. They bounced off the plane with their little yellow bodies wobbling and goggles gleaming. Their mission? To attend the grandest masquerade the city had ever seen. Banana? Bob asked hopefully, holding a tiny suitcase. See, masquerade, Kevin cheered, spinning around with his mask already on. The city glittered like confetti in the sunlight. Tango music floated through the streets, and the smell of empanadas made the Minions' stomachs rumble. They zigzagged through the busy streets, dodging dancing couples and street performers until they reached a grand palace. "Ooh!" exclaimed Stuart, staring at the sparkling chandeliers and golden doors. The masquerade of Buenos Aires was legendary. Everyone wore masks, from tiny mice to tall men with feathered hats. But the Minions? They had their own idea of fabulous. Kevin wore a giant feathered hat that flopped over his eyes. Bob's mask had googly eyes that wobbled when he blinked. And Stuart, well, Stuart just liked spinning in circles. Inside, the music boomed and the Minions couldn't resist dancing. They twirled with each other, slipped under tables, and even bounced on a few unsuspecting toes. "Woohoo!" They cheered, making everyone laugh. Then, the host of the ball, a tall man in a sparkling mask, announced a contest. "Tonight, the best dancers will win a golden tango trophy." The Minions' eyes sparkled. They didn't know much about the tango, but that never stopped them. Kevin grabbed Bob's hand. Bob grabbed Stuart's hand. "Let's do it," they shouted. The music changed to a slow, dramatic tango. Kevin tried to lead, Bob tripped over his own feet, and Stuart rolled on the floor. The crowd gasped, then burst into laughter. The Minions' chaos turned into a hilarious performance that no one could forget. When the music stopped, everyone clapped and cheered. "The winners of the Golden Tango Trophy," the host said, "are the Minions." The little yellow team jumped up and down. Kevin wiggled, Bob hugged the trophy, and Stuart rolled across the stage again. The host laughed so hard he nearly fell over. After the awards, the Minions celebrated with plates of empanadas and giant glasses of juice. "Best party ever," Bob said, shoving an empanada into his mouth. Kevin nodded, his feathered hat falling over his eyes again. Stuart twirled, accidentally flinging a mask into a chandelier. As the sun rose over Buenos Aires, the Minions waved goodbye, leaving behind laughter, glitter, and a little chaos. They had gone to a masquerade, danced like crazy, and somehow, just somehow, had won a trophy. "Next time," Kevin whispered, "we bring more bananas." "Banana!" Bob and Stuart cheered in agreement, and with that, they bounced back to their plane, ready for the next big adventure.